No matter what it is that we're doing, whether we're consulting, coaching, building teams, whatever it is, we have to be very intentional on keeping the attention on the individual and focusing really on where they're at and where they're coming from, and not letting our content or our curriculum or our process guide us all the time. We have to start with some anchoring position, if you will, with that individual. And so we always use questions, but our idea was, let's make them specific. Let's make them repetitious, because we know that people like specificity, they like repetition, they like to know what's coming, and they also like the familiarity that comes with these 5 questions.
One of the things that we're learning is what to do with the answers that we are hearing. And sometimes the answers that people share with us allow us to follow rabbit trails, allow us to unearth what really is important to the people that we are connecting with.
Why don't we get to these questions then? How are you? What are you noticing? Who are you observing? What are you learning? What concerns you? Again, the focus on this conversation is how do we listen for the answers and what do we do with those?
So in these 5 questions, the answers, and as they are listening to themselves answer the question, they have finally said out loud into the universe what maybe they've been wanting to say for a while, or they hadn't had space, or they hadn't created space to be able to say those specific things. What we find is when they're able to talk one-to-one with us, when they go into their team, they have a refined way that they're articulating these things without making it personal, without, pointing fingers or blaming or shaming. Instead, they are saying, as I took stock, as I started to answer some of these questions, these are some of the things that I'm thinking about. And for us, we start to notice patterns and trends on teams.
We really want to engage our people with purpose, and to ask these 5 questions. We're getting close by asking questions about family, and we're also getting pretty broad by asking about their observations of organization. So these 5 questions have been really effective, and today we just want to share a little bit about what they are and why they become so effective for us. And hopefully, you can take these with you and share them with the people that you're working with.